Once, in a small town of Ravensbrook, nestled between ancient woods and mist-covered mountains, a tale of horror unfolded that left the residents forever changed. It all began on a fateful night when an eerie lunar eclipse painted the sky in an ominous shade of crimson. The Johnson family had returned, moved into a centuries-old mansion on the outskirts of town. The mansion, known as Shadow Haven, had a sinister reputation, but the Johnsons were drawn to its grandeur and charm, obvious to the secrets it harbored within its decaying walls. As the night's eclipse approached, whispers of unsettling occurrences circulated amongst the townsfolk. Some claimed to have heard chilling cries emanating from Shadow Haven, while others swore they saw shadowy figures lurking in the mansion's windows. On the night of the eclipse, the Johnsons gathered in the grand hall, surrounded by antique furniture and dusty portraits of long-forgotten ancestors. The atmosphere was heavy, with otherworldly tension, as the moon began to cast an eerie glow over the landscape. Strange occurrences intensified. Footsteps echoed throughout the empty corridors, and distant whispers resonated within the mansion's walls. The family's youngest daughter, Emily, began talking to an unseen presence, claiming it was a little girl named Abigail who lived in the shadows. As the eclipse reached its zenith, the mansion plunged into total darkness. The family, armed with flickering candles, ventured into the labyrinth halls to investigate the mysterious happenings. As they explored, the air grew colder. The oppressive silence was broken only by the creaking of the mansion's ancient timbers. In the dim glow of their candles, the family stumbled upon a forgotten room hidden behind a dusty tapestry. The room was abandoned with arcane symbols, adorned with arcane symbols, and the cryptic drawings suggest a dark history that had been concealed for centuries. A heavy, ominous presence hung in the air, suffocating them with fear. Suddenly, a ghastly figure emerged from the shadows. Abigail, the spiritual child, stood before them, her hollow eyes fixated on the family. She spoke of a curse that had befallen the Shadow Haven centuries ago, when the ancestors dabbled in the forbidden rituals to get immortality. The curse condemned the mansion's inhabitants to eternity of torment, their souls forever trapped between the realm of the living and the dead. As Abigail's words echoed through the room, the family felt a malevolent force tightening its grip on their souls. Desperate to break free from the curse, they raced against time, deciphering cryptic messages and solving ancient puzzles scattered throughout the mansion. Each solved puzzle revealed a piece of dark history that bound Shadow Haven. The family learned of their torment spirits and sought revenge for the antic committed against them. And they realized that the lunar eclipse was the key to breaking the curse. As the eclipse waned, the family found themselves in the mansion decaying chapel, facing a demonic entity that guarded the final puzzle. With trembled hands, they completed the puzzle as their last silver of the moon emerged from the earth's shadow. A deafening scream pierced the air as the curse shattered. The mansion trembled, and the spirits that haunt Shadow Havens discipled into the ether. The Johnsons, exhausted and traumatized, emerged into the light of the new day, that their lives forever changed by the horrors they had faced. Ravensbrook, once shrouded in mystery, returned to the semblance of normalcy. Shadow Haven stood as a solemn reminder of the darkness that lurked in the hearts of men. And the price paid for tampering with the forbidden forces, the lunar eclipse, through the now distant memory, left an inedible mark on the town forever, etching the eclipsed shadows into the annals of Ravensbrook's haunted history. Oh, I read it.